2, 1.
Well, Ethel Allardyce was one of my dearest friends. And I can't talk about her without getting shook up. And I played bridge with her on her birthday, her last birthday. And duplicate. And we'd play in duplicate bridge, and there'd often be these men playing, and some of them Oriental men and so on. But Ethel would always have a way of teasing them or finding out about their life story and where they came from and what their history was, and she would sort of tease them, and they'd kind of, it was quite humorous sometimes. And I really can't talk about her too much because she was one of my dearest friends.
And hurts, hey, yeah.
Can I intercede,
Yeah.
Mary, in that?
I didn't want to speak, put your hand.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
One step ahead. Anyway, when Mary talked about this, Ethel's habit was that she would take a look and we'd sit down at the table and she'd say, "Who is that, Lil?" "They're wearing a different color this week," she said. And she said, "Would you mind wearing the same color so I know who I'm talking to?" Because the color registered, but not the rest. Anyway, now you go back to say what you were involved in the art and that.
Oh, well, they started art here. I don't know how come, but I came, and I think I ended up with 3 men or something. I don't think there was any other women at the time, but Ozzie Clarenbach was one. And anyway, eventually we had Katie Morris teaching, and what was the chap that did the planning of the building? McGregor. He was here, and he had just lost his wife, and he was doing a portrait of her, and that was kind of interesting. And anyway, then eventually we kept going with this art, and we got a visa so that they could sell, more. And we used to have it in the fall, in November, Saturday and a Sunday, and we ended up doing quite well. And
What type of artwork was it? Was it
It's
painting or?
watercolors and oil, everything, every type. And we have the top of the line instructors here, really. You can't get better instructors than we have, and it's very reasonable. So anyone that comes here to art is very fortunate. And of course, Edith Ingleby was such a beautiful artist, and she added so much to the club too, but I'm wandering off on other things, so I don't think I'm...
That's okay.
That's one of these paintings. Yeah, one of her paintings are in here, I think.
That one.
Yeah.
I go on about other people, but I don't think we want to do
Plus
that.
your husband.
Well, I wasn't thinking of him, but I was thinking of Margaret Smith. She donated the dishwasher to the club when it first started, and we thought that was going to be great, but we found out that it didn't sterilize the dishes, so that wasn't allowed. So, and she also did the covers for the teapots, and they're still using them today. They're beautiful.
Can she?
She did 2 of them, and they are beautiful, yeah. And she was in the art group with me, yes.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite what?
Your favorite part of Nifty 50s and all that stuff.
The friends you make, the dear friends you make, yeah.
Wonderful.
Because, and the bridge, and the social, and, yeah.
And your husband felt the same?
Oh, he loved friends, he loved people. So. I
He
have
loved to
the
play bridge.
pictures of some of those original old guys that played bridge here. And I used to, my husband at the last was not too healthy, but I used to think they always had to start at 9 o'clock in the morning, so you'd have to get them up and get them going down here. And I thought, can't they start a little later? But anyway, I have the pictures of them, some of the original ones, and sometimes it's good to see the snapshots because you remember the people.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Well, there's a
yeah.
picture of George there too.
George and Phil and
Mhm.
back at the beginning, before we had this hall built, I had put on a fashion show upstairs, and there was a very nice ladies' wear in town. Their name was Camrose Fashions or something, and I had them come and they supplied their own models, and I had a plate and I put a ham sandwich or something on it, and then I had a little muffin pastry thing that put brownie in, and then you just served them the plate, you know, and the coffee and I remember I had an awful time getting the coffee going or something. I remember Carl helping me with it, Isabel's husband, and I was just so thrilled. All these men came. It was upstairs because I didn't expect them to support me, but they were there, and I was really proud of that because we had all those people turn out, and it was quite nice. I thought it was good.
It was important to them too,
Yeah,
so
it was important to me
that's
that it
great.
turned out. But anyway,